Yo, what is up? What is up, the Science of Flipping family? Welcome back to the podcast. I am Justin Colby, and on this episode, we are going to be talking about what happens when the market crashes and how I'm personally going to be changing my business. But if you're listening to this on iTunes, I first want you to jump over to youtube.com and go subscribe to my channel, youtube.com/Justin Colby. Watch these videos. The last handful have been in my Range Rover because my house still echoes like crazy. So you get a nice view of palm trees outside the window of my Range Rover. If you are on iTunes and you haven't yet given me a 5-star review, I would greatly appreciate that. This podcast is all about all things real estate investing, how to become an expert real estate investor on the best and top strategies for marketing, tools, processes, strategies, hiring, training, recruiting, exit strategies, all things real estate investing. That is what you're here for. Now, I was actually asked this question by one of my elite students. I have an elite coaching program that these are active investors doing multiple deals each and every month. If you have any interest in being a part of my coaching program, just go fill out a form at thescienceofflipping.com, thescienceofflipping.com. Or you can just direct message me on social media, the Justin Colby on Instagram, or just use Instagram, the Justin Colby. Send me a direct message, let me know you're interested in coaching, and we can talk. But the reason why we're talking about this is because one of my elite students who is trying to forecast his upcoming year. As you know, it is the holiday season. 2021 is ending. And so he was talking to me about what I'm going to be doing with this pending market crash. And while I do believe something is going to happen, I can't tell you when. And I can't tell you how severe this doom and gloom market crash is going to be. And I say that by saying, I don't even know if I like using the word market crash. The reality is I actually feel like there will be some level of correction. I don't believe our economy could handle a crash. I believe people are now smart enough based around the 2008 debacle. And I believe a lot of the banks are going to end up loan modifying people that have not been paying. But I do believe there will be a correction. I don't believe we can continue at this appreciation rate. I just found out that Miami is one of the top 2 cities of appreciation, Phoenix being the other, as well as Atlanta being the third. And so awesome. I bought a home in the market that has seen one of the top 2 highest appreciation over the last 2 years. Great. Good for me. With that being said, I would tell you my business isn't going to change a lot. And I know that sounds kind of crazy, but the reason why I'm so emphatic about wholesaling is because it is a wealth creator for me. Not only does it spit out a bunch of cash, but it also gives me opportunity to be able to buy and hold rentals. Now, why does that mean my business model will not change a lot? Well, that means that's a funny way of saying that. What I am trying to say is it opens the opportunity for me to do a lot more creative financing, right? Homeowners that are in financial trouble tend to be the best option for a creative finance structure, whether it's subject to, maybe a wrap, that leaves the gate open for that type of acquisition model. Some people don't understand the difference between wholesaling and, let's just say, subject to or creative financing. Let me clear the air here. Subject to, wraps, creative financing is an acquisition strategy. It is not just a business model. The business model would be wholesaling, marketing to sellers who are motivated to sell, finding a buyer who is likely going to be buying that property, and then assigning it. That is the business model, wholesaling. The acquisition strategy would be subject to, or seller finance, or a wrap, or some combination of all of it, right? That would be my acquisition strategy. So when people ask me, and this student asked me, how am I going to change my business? I'm just going to buy more rentals. And maybe I'm going to buy it with cash. Maybe I'm going to buy it subject to an existing loan. But that's what I'm already doing. I'm just going to have more opportunity because of the financial circumstance of the people in jeopardy of potentially losing their home or not affording their mortgage. It's just going to give me more opportunity, but my business model is going to stay the same. My acquisition strategy and exit strategy may slightly change in the sense of I might keep more than I wholesale. And by the way, I know a lot of investors that would love to buy subject to properties, wrap properties, so they don't have to go out and get loans, and they can adopt a 2.85% loan that is already in place, and they can just make the payments and take over payments on that. So I'm still going to be wholesaling because I know a lot of buyers that would love to, make those payments subject to the existing loan, and I'll still go make $5, $10, $15, $20,000 assigning my subject to or creative finance deal. So I don't want anyone out there worrying about what happens if. The reality is if you're an active wholesaler or you're trying to get wholesaling is the very best model to be in when times get tough because you're not at risk of losing any money. In fact, if anything, you will be providing more of a value to these homeowners who need you, that you can provide value to, that you can actually help, right? Your income is only, I'm going to butcher this saying, but your income essentially is in alignment with how much value you're providing. And when the going gets tough for a lot of people, they're going to need your value a lot. And it's going to increase your income. It's going to increase your net worth. So, this is something that if you're not actively investing yet in wholesaling and or, you are, I would double down. I would get more aggressive. I mean, I'm literally increasing my marketing budget as I'm recording this. We have a meeting coming up that I'm going to green light an increased marketing budget. And it's because there's no downside. We already know our numbers. We already know our conversion. We know how many leads it takes to get a deal. We know the average profit margin per deal is $12,000. We know we can run fast. So why not? So I would encourage anybody in this or listening to this on iTunes, give me a 5-star review, or watching this on YouTube, subscribe, give me a like, make sure you turn on notifications. I would encourage anyone to get really serious about wholesaling and scale the business, right? We just had our intensive, which was a great combination of very experienced investors and some newbies. But scaling the business doesn't mean you need to take on more cost, operational cost, hiring a big team, get a big office. It means do more deals. And there's a way that I'm able to do anywhere from 10 to 20 deals consistently nationally across, over 15 states at this point because I have a model that just simply works. And I've been there where I've built out the business really expensively, A+ office space, multiple employees on salary, high marketing budget, and my profit margin was little to none. Well, I changed all that. And I can tell you, I know exactly what's needed to scale this business and keep your profit margins incredibly high. And so I'd encourage you to do that. But, I'm looking forward to the correction. I'm not looking forward to maybe losing some of this equity I have in my house I just bought. But I'm not moving. I'm not selling. I'm not at risk here. I have a good down payment. That way I'm not in jeopardy of the bank saying, oh, well, you only have 5% equity here, so we're going to call the loan due. I'm not in jeopardy of any of that. I didn't over leverage. And so, listen, if I lose 10% of the equity or 15% of the equity, I'm still fine, right? I don't mind. What I'm looking forward is all these opportunities I'm going to be able to help provide value to these homeowners. There's going to be a lot of people out there that are going to be in a tough situation that I know me and my company can help. And if you're an active wholesaler, that means you can help. My network can help. One of the things that I'm really going to be passionate about going into 2022 is building out a badass network of active real estate investors. And I want you to be a part of it, right? I'm even, I'm saying this now so you guys can hold me accountable, but I'm even thinking about having power days and quarterly business accelerators. And I'd love for you guys to be a part of it. So we can change people's lives. We can build a great business for ourselves. We can make a lot of income, build wealth, and provide impact for these individuals. And so I'm excited about 2022. I don't know when this is going to happen. That was this follow-up question. When's this rollback happening? When's the crash going to happen, Justin? If you would have asked me, it would have happened during COVID, right? And even before COVID, if you were asked me, it was going to happen in 2020, 2019. I mean, we've just had so much crazy appreciation. It's crazy. So I don't know that answer. I can tell you that much. I can tell you, Zillow leaving the market, is that going to make a big splash? No, it won't. I can tell you there's a lot of hedge funds still buying, and guess what? The hedge funds, by the way, they're still sitting on the sidelines. They have so much more money they could be buying. They're buying now during these times when it's the hottest market ever. Wait till the market corrects. Wait till there's, a better buy for them. They are going to be buying like crazy. So you need to get in front of that, right? If you're not in this game, you need to get in this game. If you're in this game, you need to pour gas on it. If you need help pouring gas on it, scaling this business, send me a direct message on Instagram, @JustinKohlb. Make a comment on YouTube. Go subscribe to my channel on YouTube. But connect with me. I'm happy to help. Anyways, I hope this does good. Hopefully that helps you guys answer what I believe about this correction, how I'm going to change, how I'm going to deviate. The answer is not. If anything, I'm going to get more creative on my acquisition strategy, but I'm going to continue wholesaling and buying rentals like crazy. I'll see you guys on the next episode. Peace.